Now, also some news stirring in the culture. Tracy McGrady said this week that he doesn't have Steph Curry in his top 10. I want to see where you guys
I
land
saw
on
that today. I was immediately shocked. Tracy McGrady, just like me and Mahomes, I think he's a documented hater.
What?
McGrady?
Why is he a hater?
McGrady overvalues his career and his talent for sure.
Overvalues?
Oh, 100%. Tracy McGrady thinks he's a dog. For him to come out.
Whoa. So you're saying Tracy McGrady wasn't a dog?
He was a dog. He got hurt, but he was a dog when he wasn't hurt.
Okay, he scored a lot of points in Houston. He was a number one.
Orlando?
It didn't work out.
You still be a dog and not work.
Yeah.
I listen, I didn't like the take.
By the way, also, just so you know, so we're on this Steph Curry top 10 thing. Gilbert Arenas also said that Steph Curry's not a revolution. What is it?
Generational player.
Generational player. That I disagree with. I know what he's saying because the guys he mentioned, like he didn't say, he said.
I think he used the wrong word.
I
think he knew exactly
what he was saying. What he was saying was the next. It was basically like the next up. It basically was the conversation.
He said Kareem generational. He said Shaq generation because it hasn't been done before. They're one of one in their era. Okay?
Yeah. Jordan, Kareem, Shaq, LeBron, Magic,
and I think that's it.
And Wemby.
And Wemby.
Yeah, he said Wemby.
Which I agree. One of one physically, and he didn't put Curry in there, or he didn't put Kobe in there.
He said Kobe. It was a Jordan 2.0.
Yeah,
so it didn't. That's why it was basically watching the same shit.
But are we really gonna listen to Gilbert Arenas, who's pulling out guns in his locker room?
What does that have to do with anything?
He's kind of off his rocker.
He's not off his rocker. He's not off his rocker. He's not off his rocker. He's not off his rocker at all.
Okay. Steph Curry, one of one. We haven't seen one before, and we haven't seen one since. And go ahead. Don't tell me.
This is what he. Okay. So when you pulled, or was it T-Mac? When you pulled Draymond and Klay Thompson from the team, Curry didn't do shit. He couldn't win without those guys on the floor. Like he couldn't lead the team to the playoffs. They were horrible that year. They got the number one pick. Like they were terrible. He didn't lead the team to the playoffs. That's what he was talking about. When Wade didn't play, LeBron was just fine. When Kyrie and they were just fine. So that's what he was referring to.
We're mixing two different takes: the generational thing. And,
which one are you guys talking about?
Yeah,
you guys want to do? Let's go with the top 10.
Let's go with, and I'll start off because I gave my top 10 today. Go ahead, go give him the mic. Give Tommy Plaza the mic, man.
If you're putting him in the top 10, who are you taking out of the top?
I don't put him in the top 10.
Okay,
I
gotta redo the list.
I'm asking him if you're putting him in.
I'll tell you.
Put him in.
Who are you taking out?
Yeah, what's your top 10?
Okay, I'll give you my top 10. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. And this will be debate. This was hard. The top 10 is hard. But to me, I think Steph is in there. I also think Steph is a generational. We haven't seen it before, and we haven't seen it since.
That's a fact.
Okay,
but
so here's my top 10.
Start from 10.
I'm going Kevin Durant, the Durantula.
Okay.
And that was very difficult for me. I'm going to go Shaq 9, Steph 8, Kobe 7, Larry Bird 6, Magic 5, Bill Russell, Kareem, LeBron, number 1, the GOAT, MJ. Debate me, man. Debate me.
I know he's laughing at your number 1.
I need a list.
Well, let me see the lighter, man, because
none of these lighters are working. You need matches.
I think I couldn't put.
Give me matches.
Curry.
I'm gonna light a new cigar for this topic.
I couldn't put Curry over Duncan.
No.
And
hell no.
And basically, you took Duncan out of your top 10 and put Curry there.
Mr. Fundamental.
Saying what you had to say, I'll put Duncan at 10, and I'll take KD out.
Oh hell no. No.
That was those Spurs teams.
I'll start from the top. LeBron number 1.
Brown. Yeah, shocker.
LeBron.
Hold on. Are you sure Patrick Mahomes isn't number 1 in the NBA?
He could be.
He's generational, man.
Generational as fuck. LeBron number 1, Jordan number 2, Kareem number 3. Okay, that's my top 3. Number 4.
Oh yeah, it's juicy.
Number 4 for me is Larry Bird.
I have my 5.
Fuck.
Larry Bird for me is number 4.
Save the lead, man.
Magic is
Save
number
the lead.
Magic is number
Overrated
5.
as Fuck. I said it there.
That's crazy.
Bird for me is 4. Magic is 5. Shaq is 6. Bill Russell 7. Tim Duncan. Actually, Tim Duncan 7. Bill Russell 8. And then probably and then Kobe. Kobe at 8, actually. Bill Russell at 9 and Durant at 10. And I think Durant, when he played with Curry, who was the best player on the team? Durant was the best player on the team on a guy you're putting ahead of him on the list. Durant was the best player on the team.
But they don't win without Steph Curry on that team.
What are you talking about? Durant won 2 finals MVPs. How many did Curry win when Durant was there? Fucking 0.
Because Kevin Durant was in his prime.
Iguodala won the finals MVP while Curry was on the team without Durant.
Again, importance value.
Again.
I mean that's true.
Importance value.
I can't-
KD is more important.
So Iguodala,
Every guy that I
okay.
named,
So by your logic, Iguodala was more important than Steph Curry.
I didn't
Just
say
because he
Iguodala
won an MVP. Come
a
on,
finals
man.
MVP in that series.
You did have to guard the good. That series.
Of course,
That's why he won it.
that's exactly why he won it. Curry was irrelevant,
Therefore,
not
he was
irrelevant, but he
more
was.
important,
man.
He
on
was.
the
You know
team.
his finals MVP voting in that it was Iguodala, LeBron, and then Curry. Third,
And LeBron actually should have won it without winning.
yeah, without winning,
His
would have been the
numbers
second
were
ever.
just
Astronomical.
like 45, fucking 17
Iguodala
every
won MVP
game.
for guarding LeBron, who averaged like 35 this whole
That's
season.
how
Kawhi
good-
won.
that's
Kawhi
how
won
good-
MVP also for guarding LeBron in 2000.
That's how good LeBron
14,
was.
13.
That's or was.
And he's still not your number 1.
And he's still not. It don't matter. They stuck in an era, baby. They're stuck in an era.
We don't
But
deny
the guys that I'm naming, Ed, the guys that I'm naming, all won finals, and they were the best player
player.
on the team. That's
We only have like 1 or 2 guys that are different on our list.
yeah. You have Curry though.
Yeah.
Curry's in your top 10 without being the best player on his team, all but for 1 finals when they played the Celtics.
He won championships without fucking Kevin Durant. You know that, right?
One with Iguodala against. Yes.
Come on, man.
It was LeBron and Matthew Dellavedova in that series, Eddie.
Okay.
He played LeBron and Matthew Dellavedova.
That was it.
That was all. That was it. That's it. There was nobody
You
else.
can only play who's on the court with you.
And he didn't win the finals MVP. He couldn't outplay Matthew Dellavedova.
He didn't win the finals MVP because fucking Iguodala fucking he held LeBron to 45-17 and fucking 11.
Nah, he would have won.
There you go. There you go.
22.
There you
If not,
go.
if not, they would have lost the
I'm
series.
scratching your back
They
right
would
now,
have lost
Rafa.
the series.
I'm making your point.
But when he was on the team with Durant won the finals MVP both times. That's the thing. That when they played Toronto, Durant got hurt. They didn't win. Why did he beat fucking Kawhi Leonard without Durant? What happened?
So okay, but Rafa, if he's not in your top 10, where is he? Like, is he like 11?
He's like right outside of it.
Like 12, 15.
Like 11 to 15. He's right outside of it. Like you can't put him above in front of Kobe. You can't put him in front of Duncan. You can't put him in front of
Why? You can't put it. Why can't you put him in front of Duncan?
because
Duncan was the
Duncan
best
won 4
player
titles.
on the best team in that.
How
in
many
that
does
era.
fucking Curry have?
Dude, Duncan was the
Hello?
best player. He was the best player when he won the finals.
Bro, that team was great coach, great system. That team was Tony Parker.
The Warrior system wasn't great. Steve Kerr wasn't a great coach.
They're still it's the
Yeah.
best system ever.
Great franchise.
They had the best, in my opinion. That Warriors team is the best team ever. I'll take it with anybody. You stack it up with the Bulls. Those dudes could not guard these guys. Durant is better than he is. There's no doubt about it. They were on the same team. That man dominated. Durant dominated. If you're on the same team and I win the finals MVP, how are you better? Twice, not once, twice.
By the way, Tim Duncan has 3 finals MVPs.
There you go.
99,
And by the way,
03,
Bill Russell,
05.
the award for finals MVP is named after him. So, I mean, he can't come out the list.
Yeah.
And we're not even putting Will Chamberlain on this fucking
I
list.
played power forward against fucking Bill Russell.
Dude, we're not even putting Will Chamberlain in there.
That's that.
So,
Now, if you're gonna make an argument, let's make that argument.
but Durant, in my opinion, is better than Curry. I'd rather have Durant as the best player on a team with nobody else than Curry. Curry's proven that if he's the only player on the team, they don't make the playoffs.
you might be technically right, but
Technically.
because like I've said before, Durant to me there's a tarnish. There's a narrative that he had to leave Oklahoma, that he had to leave, that if he was so dominant and so great, just stay where you're at and win. And that's Durant's legacy. And you can't get away from that at this point.
So you're not putting him in the top 10 because of legacy.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
It's wrong.
I don't know how you keep Steph out of your top 10.
Because Durant and him were on the same team and Durant dominated the finals. That's why.
How many championships
Durant is more unguardable than Steph Curry.
This is true.
That's the thing. He's more unguardable. You can't guard him. You can take a bunch of guys and they can guard Curry.
Double.
Yeah, come on, man.
Is that not true?
Okay, let's move on to the generational thing. Do you agree?
Wait, John has something to say.
Oh, Big John, go ahead, man.
You got a little camera shy.
Okay. My only thing is Curry has won an NBA championship post their KD Curry era.
Pre-KD, by the way, and post.
But no, he won it and won finals MVP that year. KD still hasn't won it. He hasn't even made the finals since they separated. And he's been on two different teams already he's on the Suns with Devin Booker. How much more help do you need? If he's supposed to be this good.
Are you sure that's not Big Vern over there? Well, great freaking point over there, Big John.
When they were on the same team, bro, he wasn't the best player. That's the thing. We played together and you weren't the best. That's the thing.